Namaste Pavani.
Namaste, Anna.
Today we are taking an inspiring shloka from Gita Mahatmya by Adi Shankaracharya. What Bhagavad Gita does to us in our life. This is what this shloka says. Let us do Manasika Namaskaram to Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pada, who has given us this wonderful treasure. You may sing now.
मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनम् सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनम् संसारमलनाशनम्
Beautiful. Pumsam Jalasnanam Dine Dine. Every day we do Jalasnanam. That is, we take bath in water. For what? Malanirmochanam. That is, to remove the dirt, to clean the dirt in our body, right? Here, Acharya says, Sakrit Geetambhasi Snanam. Ambhas is water. Geetambhas is Gita water. What is that Gita water? That is Bhagavad Gita Tirtha. Sakrit, at least once. So, Acharya says, if one is taking a bath in Gita water, that is Gita Tirtha, for him, Samsara Malanashanam, the dirt of samsara, the dirt of material life is completely destroyed. See, you take a bath and simply sit for the whole day. Even then, you will accumulate dirt in your body. You will have to take bath again and again, right?
To keep cleansing ourselves.
Yes, but we don't know how much dirt we are accumulating in our mind. Okay, we don't know how much we are accumulating every day, every moment. For that, Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pada is giving us a wonderful way. He's saying, you have a shower with this, in this Gita Tirtha. You get drenched in that. You know, Bhagavad Gita should be part of every one of us in our daily life. We have to get drenched in it. See, just reading it is not enough. The first stage is you have to learn the pronunciation. Second stage, you have to go through the meanings. Next, you have to get deep into that. You have to put it into practicality. That means you have to apply that in your everyday life. You know, at certain stage, in this process, at certain stage, you might need a help from a spiritual guru. Much needed. Otherwise, you know what happens is, you will think of some meaning for the particular shloka.
But the actual meaning could be different.
It could be different. Okay, so this is one thing. See, let me tell you what exactly Bhagavad Gita is. Bhagavan speaks from our heart. He is actually speaking every moment. You know, when Bhagavan says, Natvam shochitum arhasi, that is, when he says, you don't have right to worry. When Bhagavan says that, that's a command for us. That's indeed strength for us. No? See, when Bhagavan says, Titikshasva Bharata, he's saying, endure the impermanent. Accept what is given to you. When he says that, again that is like an assurance, right? When Bhagavan says, Ashantasya kutas sukham, that is, he says, to the peaceless, where is happiness? How can there be happiness? When he says that, naturally, our priority becomes peace. Likewise, when Bhagavan says, Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, you only have right to do karma and not in the result. You can't concentrate in the result. You only have right to do karma. When Bhagavan says that, we get to know about the secret of life. See, thus, through this Bhagavad Gita, the quality of your life changes. The quality of your thought changes. You get crystal clarity. You get the guidance from Bhagavan each and every moment, you know, that brings profound transformation in your inner and outer life. So, again, the shloka is saying, finally, Bhagavan will purify us and he will take us to his realm. So, let us make sure that we are getting drenched in Bhagavad Gita in our everyday life. You sing the shloka once again so that everyone will understand that.
Malanirmochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine sakritgitam bhasi snanam samsaramalanashanam samsara malanashanam.